In this video, we'll learn how to open and clean the strainer installed in an AHU. In our previous video, we discussed Y-type and basket-type strainers in detail. You'll find that video linked in the description below. Feel free to watch it if you haven't already. The AHU piping arrangement looks like this. The supply line connects to the bottom of the AHU's cooling coil, while the return line connects at the top. The supply line contains the strainer, a pressure gauge, and a thermometer, whereas the return line includes a PICV, a pressure gauge, a thermometer, and an air vent. The chilled water travels through the supply line, passes through the strainer for filtration, and then enters the AHU. Once the AHU absorbs the cooling energy from this water, it flows back through the return line toward the chiller. All dirt and particles removed from the water collect inside the strainer body. To clean the strainer, begin by switching off the AHU. Once the AHU stops, the PICV on the return line will automatically close, cutting off the water flow. Next, close the valve on the return line, followed by the valve on the supply line. After closing both valves, gently open the drain port on the strainer to release any remaining water. When the pipeline is drained, use the required tools to remove the strainer cover and pull out the mesh filter. Clean off all accumulated debris from the mesh and make sure the interior of the strainer housing is cleaned thoroughly. Once everything is clean, reinstall the mesh, tighten the cover back into place, and secure it properly. Close the drain port afterward. Since the strainer was opened, air will now be trapped inside the line, and it must be removed before resuming operation. If the valve is opened without venting this air, it could cause air locking, restricting water circulation. Therefore, removing trapped air is an important step. To do that, slightly open the air vent located on the return line. Then, gently open the supply line valve so that water slowly begins to fill the pipeline. As the water flows in, it pushes the trapped air through the line toward the return side. When the air reaches the air vent, it will start escaping from there. At first, a mix of air and water will come out, but once the air is completely released, you'll notice only water flowing from the vent. Once that happens, close the air vent. If your line doesn't have an air vent, you can remove the pressure gauge temporarily and release air through that point. After ensuring all the air has escaped, fully open the supply valve, then open the return valve completely. Now, water will circulate smoothly through the entire system. And that's the correct method for cleaning the strainer in an AHU pipeline. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and share it with others who may find it useful. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Intact Knowledge. Thank you.